Hey, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in this episode, I am talking about how improving your mindset is a continuous journey. As you see, the whole month of January, every single Thursday, the subject was mindset and how to improve our mindset. Here's what I want to end this month with is understanding that improving our mindset is a continuous journey. Yes, improving our mindset involves intentional practice, and practice does make progress. So yes, improving our mindset is a continuous journey. It takes a conscious effort for us to continue to improve our mindset daily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share several steps that's going to help us on this continuous journey on improving our mindset on a daily basis. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the inside. Hey fam, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in this episode, I am talking about improving our mindset is a continuous journey. And as you notice, for the whole entire month of January, the subject has been mindset. I wanted to kick off 2025, getting our mindset in the right position so that moving forward through the rest of the year, we will have this down pat. So every single episode for the month of January, I have been talking about mindset. Now, here's what we have to understand, that improving our mindset involves intentional practice. And yes, practice makes progress. So when we understand that it involves intentional practice, the more we practice it, the better we become. The more our mindset will improve. So understand that improving our mindset is a continuous journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share several tips that is going to help us along the way with improving our mindset on a daily basis, intentionally, okay? Here's the first thing that we need to understand. We have to practice gratitude. Regularly acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of our life, which can shift our focus from the negative to the positive. Okay, that requires a mindset shift. When we regularly acknowledge and appreciate the positive things that we have in our lives, like waking up in the morning, that is a very positive thing, because guess what? Not everybody's going to wake up every day. So, because we were able to wake up this morning, we have to have gratitude for that and focus. And yes, not to say that you're not going to have issues, that we don't have, things going on in our lives, but rather than to focus on the negative, let's focus on the positive. Like, okay, we woke up. If our mindset is in the right place, then we can overcome the negative things. Okay. The next thing is setting goals. Okay. Get a clear and defined goal setting, so that way achievable goals. Okay, make sure that you define them, that they're clear and that they are achievable, because sometimes what happens is we set the bar so high that we don't accomplish it. Now, we may not accomplish every single goal that we set out for on a daily basis. However, it's not that we always aim high and miss. Sometimes we aim too low and hit it. So make sure that the goals are achievable. Break them down into smaller steps and create a sense of accomplishment as a part of your progress. Okay. So I always say you can only eat an elephant one bite at a time. So make the goals, define them, make them clear, make them achievable, break them down into smaller steps. And it's okay. You don't have to have everything, don't have to be on a grand scale, doesn't have to be on a large scale. The next thing is stay curious, cultivating habits of lifelong learning. I constantly learn something new every single day. I would definitely encourage you to cultivate a habit of lifelong learning. Okay, that is one of the key things to shifting your mindset. Explore new subjects, new skills, new hobbies, things that interest you to keep your mind engaged. Okay, Surround yourself with positivity. Okay, if you have a lot of negative things, a lot of negative people in your life, you may want to examine that, reevaluate those negative things so that you can remove them and engage in positive things, positive people, positive things, positive habits. You want things that's going to inspire you, things that's going to uplift you. Okay, limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's a relationship or whether it's social media. If social media puts you in a negative place, then you know what? Hey, for me, I'm just talking about me. I go on social media to post something positive on a daily basis. I don't do a whole bunch of scrolling. For the people that I know, I may see something that I know that they're an uplifting person, that they're going to say something that's going to encourage me. So, I look for that kind of thing on social media. I don't sit there and be going through stuff and get my head into a negative space, because there's a lot of negativity on social media and in some of our relationships. So we have to sit back and reevaluate our relationships. And if you do a lot of scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, I would strongly suggest that you limit that as well. Something else that you may want to do and definitely consider is mindful meditation. Okay. Now, when I say mindful meditation, I mean incorporate mindfulness practice to become more aware of your thoughts and your feelings. Okay. Meditation can help you to reduce your stress, and it can help you to refocus, and it also improves your focus. Okay. So mindful meditation, if you incorporate that and practice to becoming more aware of your thoughts and feelings, that meditation can help you to reduce stress, and it can also help you to refocus and improve your focus. Challenge your negative thoughts. Okay, I really can't stress this enough. Challenge your negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, question the validity and reframe the thoughts into something more constructive, so that you can change the outcome. Because our thoughts, our feelings, all that is connected to the outcomes that we have in our lives, no matter what the situation is. It's like, and I know that most of you all have heard this, that, for people who may be sick and they keep saying, oh, I'm sick, oh, I'm sick, oh, I'm sick, then guess what? Not only are they saying it, but we talked about that mind-body connection just last week. So yes, not only are you saying you're sick, but your body's going to react to what you say. So challenge the negative thoughts. When they arise, reframe them. And I think I did something about reframing last season here on Mind, Body, Soul. Reframe that. Learn how to reframe those thoughts and those negative feelings so that you can be able to change the outcome, because we can change the outcome with our thoughts and feelings once we reframe. It depends on how you see it. Okay? So yes, challenge the negative thoughts. And here's something else that most of us don't do, but embrace failure and use it as a learning tool. Okay, don't just look at failure as, oh, I failed, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm not that, or I can't do this, or I can't accomplish that. View failure as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback. Okay, because what you should say is, okay, well, that didn't work. What can I learn from that? What can I do to make it better? What can I glean from this in order to turn this thing around? Okay, analyze what went wrong and how you can improve it. So embrace failure as a learning tool. Don't just look at it as something and just stop right there. Use it to your benefit. Use it as an opportunity for growth, not just a setback. Now, here is something that's really important, and I'm big on health, so maintaining a healthy lifestyle. That is really important when we talk about the continuous journey. Okay, because regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, drinking enough water can influence your mental state as well as your overall well-being. See, that is the mind-body connection right there. So yes, once we get our mindset in a good place and we say, you know what, I really do, I don't care if it's just a 15-minute walk every day. Walk 15 minutes. Make sure that you're eating the proper food that you need to eat. Getting your sleep is vital. because what happens is when our body doesn't get enough sleep, it affects our mind, it affects our brain. There's also been studies that lack of sleep over a period of years can cause dementia and Alzheimer's as well. So that's why another reason why sleep is important. So you see how it affects your mind? So yes, we do need to make sure that we're getting the efficient enough sleep. Okay. Here is another thing that we really should focus on as well, is limiting compromise. Yes. Avoiding compromising ourselves to others, and focus on our own journey and the process instead. Sometimes we do more of what other people want us to do versus the things that we should be doing for ourselves. So we have to limit that. We have to limit and avoid compromising ourselves to others, and focus more on our journey, okay? And seek feedback from positive people who are going to give you constructive criticism. Now, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. We have to be open to that, because that helps us to refine our mindset, our skills, our habits, our routines. So yes, seek positive criticism, constructive criticism from the people that we trust, for the people who we know that's going to uplift us and that's going to share the constructive criticism in a positive way that is going to help us to be able to refine our skills and our mindset. It's really important that we get that as well. Practice self-compassion. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves, especially when we set a goal and we don't reach our goal. We have to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. I know that, when we're going through something, sometimes we just beat ourselves down to the ground. We beat ourselves up sometimes more than other people do. But we have to understand that what we tell ourselves, our mind believes it. So we have to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding and empathy, especially during those times of difficulties, because it's going to be really important for us to practice self-compassion. Sometimes we have more compassion for other people than we do ourselves. But, I was always taught that charity begins at home. So our body and our mind is our home. So we have to begin with us. Because when we start with us, then that allows us to be able to give it to others. However, practice self-compassion so that we can treat our own selves with kindness, okay? Here's another thing that we should do too, is visualize success. Spend time imagining your goals that you want to achieve. And this can foster motivation and a positive outlook on things. So we have to incorporate these things in order for us to be able to improve our mindset over time. So what did we cover today? We talked about practicing gratitude and regularly acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives. We talked about setting goals, define our goals, make them clear, make them achievable, break them down into smaller steps so that we can accomplish our goals. Stay curious, stay in the learning mode at all times. I like to call myself a sponge, so that we can create lifelong learning, whether it's skills, habits, hobbies, interests, to keep our mind engaged, and it keeps our mindset in a good place. So we talked about surrounding yourself with positivity. Engage yourself with positive people who inspire and uplift you. And limit yourself to exposing yourself to negativity, regardless of whether it's relationships or social media. Limit yourself with the exposure of negativity, and surround yourself with positivity at all times. That will definitely help your mindset. We talked about mindful meditation and how incorporating mindful practices to become more aware of our thoughts and our feelings can help us to reduce the stress, and it also helps us to improve our focus. We talked about challenging negative thoughts, so that when negative thoughts arrive, we can question it. We can reframe those thoughts so that we can have a constructive outcome. We talked about embracing failure as a learning tool. We have to learn how to do that. We have to learn how to view failure as an opportunity for growth rather than setbacks. We have to analyze it and ask ourselves, okay, what went wrong and how can I improve this? Maintaining a healthy lifestyle. You know, that's really what I'm all about. It's about mind, body, soul, healthy all the way around. They're all connected. The mind, the body connection, just talked about that last week. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, getting your water, and it helps you to influence a strong mental state and just your overall well-being in general. Limit the compromise, okay? You don't be a yes person. Sometimes no is acceptable. For you, maybe not for someone else, but for you. Stop always compromising yourself to others and focus on your own journey and the progress that you need to make instead in your life, okay? Seek feedback from positive individuals that is going to give you constructive criticism. Be open to that so that you can refine your skills and your mindset. When you seek it from a positive individual that is going to tell you the truth and that is going to help you with your criticism, okay? Because, you know, it's a good thing for us to have the constructive criticism so that we can use it to refine our skills and our mindset. Practice self-compromise. That one is very important. We have to learn how to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially when we're going through something, especially when we didn't hit our goal, when we didn't hit the mark. Have self-compassion. It's really important. And the last thing was visualize success. We have to spend time imagining our goals being accomplished, being achieved, because this helps us to foster motivation and a positive outlook on life, period. Okay, so incorporating these steps daily, routinely, can help us significantly improve our mindset over time. It is a continuous journey. That's what I have for you today. I hope this episode has added value to your life. If it has, please share it with someone that it may be a benefit to as well. Also, please subscribe to my channel so that every time I drop a new episode, you will be notified. But before I get out of here, as usual, I have to give a shout out to my listeners around the world, here in the United States, Canada, Australia, Russia Federation, China, Mexico, Belgium, Ireland, South Africa, Brazil, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Bangladesh, Ukraine, Kuwait, India, Hong Kong, Dominican Republic, the Philippines, Barbados, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Japan. Just picked up those two here recently. I appreciate each and every one of you for listening. Thank you so much for joining me here on Thriving After 50 Mind, Body, Soul. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the next level.